possible, if you have few friends or relatives or someone that could give you a little tip about what you're gonna,
what you're gonna face when you get here, yeah.
Because I've also, like what Austin just said, I've also encountered some people also who have moved to Finland, and character-wise, it's really funny. You see how they behave when they come over here,
I can relate to that. I'm sure we all can relate to that. Because we've always, all of us here. I'm sure everybody has had one or two people who has come here and just, and this is a problem with, with we Nigerians especially. When we move to a place, you meet people that have been there for 10 years. Instead of you getting closer to them, get some knowledge about the place. You tend to see people who want to do things on their own. No, I don't want to listen to him. I think it's always important to listen to people who are here. What's your take on that, Ramos?
Well, for sure, it's very important to listen to people that are ahead of you wherever you go to. And in the case of living in Europe...
So, we always have those people who come and they look down on people who have been here for a while. I'm sure, Musa, you've also had that similar experience.
Well, for sure, and that's why I will advise everybody first to know where actually you are going to.
Yes.
If there are even Africans like you living in there, and preferably if there are Nigerians living in the same city just like you. My own experience personally, there was no Nigerian living in the city that I traveled to.
Yeah, far up north where it was cold.
After Rovaniemi.
That's because you're totally up north. That's
well, exactly. It's Rovaniemi for me. Then I know nothing about it, and eventually it's the end of the world. Because for me, I believe that there isn't anything after Rovaniemi anymore. It was so cold, it was unbearable, and obviously I really don't have much. And of course, there were no Nigerians, no Africans living there, so I have to learn everything all by myself, which makes things very, very difficult. And so, likewise, also, if you are really going to a place, you need to know. If I knew where I was going to, that would have been a big problem for me. Probably I would have sorted myself even beforehand. But these things really happens to a whole lot of Africans, and that's why podcasts like this is very good to prepare our minds for new ones coming in.
Interesting. Austin, I have to ask you a totally different question from what I asked Mr. Musa. Speaking of the footballers aspect, for a young football player who's coming to Nigeria, who's coming to Finland to market themselves or look for a better opportunity, what would be your biggest advice for such people?
Well, I would say, regarding this issue, I would say now the world we live in now, it's a global world.
Yes.
You don't need to even get to find out from people or from friends, everything. You can just go to the internet and do some research to find out how the country looks like and things, most especially the culture difference. Okay, as a football player, you're coming into the country, you have the talent, you have the skills. You cannot succeed because, like my dad used to tell me, that a tree cannot
stand on its
own. So you need branches, so stuff like that. You cannot succeed alone, even if you have those skills. You still need people to push you. You need people to guide you. So if you come to a place, it doesn't matter if it's Finland or wherever in Europe, but try to get acquainted to the people around. Get to know the culture. That it helps you to adapt easily into the game, and at the same time, easy to live in the country. If you don't do those basic things, then you'll find it so difficult for you to win.
That's actually very true. But also, sometimes when I found, I noticed this in most of the players who came after us, that when they come, and you as a person who has been here, when you tell them about the things that are happening or what they should avoid, they always think about it the other way. Oh, he's been here anyway, he doesn't want me to get this, he always wants me to get that, which is always very wrong, which I think is very wrong, because most of the time when they go the other way around, the results come back negative. I'm sure, you've seen people like this.
Yeah, I can relate to that, because I've been living here for a long time now, for about 15 years, and so many players have come after us. And especially when they come here and they find themselves in the top league, the ears are blocked, they don't listen to anything. And I think that the biggest problem is that we always forget when we come here that success it's not a destination. You have to keep working hard.
Yes.
And when we come here, we think that's it.
That's it.
It's Real Madrid. And then we get distracted by the things we see around us.
Is that relaxing?
You know, and then we feel too relaxed.
Yeah.
And we stop working hard. We lose the focus. And after a few years, what happens to this player? You see him end up like every other player who hasn't.
That's the same result.
So when you come across these kind of people, you feel like it's your responsibility to help integrate, in the sense that you have to keep working hard, you have to keep pushing. This is not Real Madrid, this is not the end of the whole football team. You have to push. Forget about the because most times most Africans, when they come here, they are too focused on the wages, you know. But you know, successful people don't focus on wages. You know, they have a goal, and they keep fighting for that until they achieve that. You know that, and I think if from my advice for young people or young players who are coming to Scandinavia or to Finland to play football, I think is to have this in their mind and their head, that you have to keep working hard, no matter what you find here, no matter how hard it is, no matter how cold it is. Just keep pushing, and you'll get to the top someday.
Yeah, that's a very wonderful.
Sorry, because I could say something regarding what you just said there, because there's this philosophy, this kind of ideas that these African football players have, this mentality in them. When they come here, because maybe they find themselves playing in the highest league in Nigeria and or wherever they're coming from, they think when they come down here it's a pushover. Because Finland, you and I know that Finnish football is not one of those.
Not at the top level yet.
So everybody thinks that it's a pushover. When they come here, we run them down.
And just happen for
you know, and they come here with this inferiority complex stuff thing, and they don't regard anybody. And then when they find themselves in the deep shit, then they realize, oh no.
I think that's a lack of sportsmanship, because as a professional, wherever you get, you know you need to work hard. You know, and that also leads me to a very important question, and I think all of us here will probably have different opinions about it. Settling down with a Finn. Do you think, personally, I want to ask this question because it's important for the younger guys, you know, the younger generation, people who are migrating here. Do you think it is a necessity? Is it so important to do that? You were saying, Musa?
Yeah, in addition to what Austin and Yoki actually said regarding footballers coming to Finland and not adjusting and whatever the situation is. For me, because I've had the part as a football player and as a student.
Yes, both sides of the story.
Both sides of the story. And one thing that I found very, very important is ability to communicate.
Very key.
Anywhere you go around the world, if you cannot communicate, then you cannot do anything.
You can't really survive.
So, and that comes down to the fact that that's one thing I would say first, that no Nigerian actually pay attention to these things. Because when we are going to any country, aside from the country where they speak English, for example, the US, the Canada, the Australia, the England, no any other country have English as an official language. It's either you speak French, you speak Spanish, you speak Finnish, you speak German, and whatever. And when you go into a country and you don't understand this language, this is your first point of problems as a young African, as a young Nigerian. So for me, I would advise everyone that wherever you are going to, first of all, understand the fact that what language are they speaking there. You are not meant to learn the language, but be familiar with the fact that you are going to a territory that you don't understand their language and you want to learn their language. And that will actually give you a heads up when you are
Sorry, I can remember my playing days when I was playing in El Salvador. I went to that country with no knowledge of Spanish, nothing, and I got there. But what you said about the communication thing is good. It's a good thing. But something I wanted to add about that, it's when you have this, if you don't have this complex thing, and you can associate and you can interact. You know, if you're a social person, I think this language thing shouldn't be a big barrier for you. Because I use myself like an example. When I went to Salvador, I know nobody, nothing. I have never heard anything about that. I just land into the country and straight to training. 2 days I played a game without the knowledge of Spanish. But because I'm a social and a friendly guy,
you were willing to,
I was trying to, I was just going first thing, the basic things. Hello, hola, basic things.
Personally, I have to oppose to that. The reason I'm opposing to that is because personally, when I came to Finland, I had no intention of staying here for this long.
Yeah, I remember you wanted to go to Chelsea.
I was always. I mean, I think that's the goal of every Nigerian or every African footballer who come here.
Absolutely.
We always have that dream of, okay, this will be a stepping stone. From here, you get to Spain, get to England. So I always had that behind the back of my mind that I was gonna get somewhere else from here. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't pay attention to the language. I wasn't interested in learning the language. I remember the first club I signed here. The president of the club actually enrolled me to finish teaching classes just for me to learn, because he wanted me to be here for a longer period of time. But I wasn't willing because I thought I was going to leave. So I think that also plays a part, depending on what your mindset is, whether you're going to be here for long. But I think overall, like what you've all said, you get there, whether you're going to be there for long or not, it's important to to kind of integrate, learn, know the culture and all that. So I think you made a very important point. But I want to ask one final question, which I know we all have different opinions about, and I don't want to get into your own stories personally, but I want your views on this from an outside point of view, not because of your own personal stories, which you all have. For people who migrate to Finland as a young man or as a young lady who migrates to Finland or who came here for football, do you think settling down with a Finn should be on purpose? When I say on purpose, it means you find love, you start living, because there is there's a mindset that goes about that. We see people are pressured to say, I've seen marriages where you personally, people that I know have been in marriages for 10, 15 years with people who are not of this, of an African culture or background. So it means it works somehow. But do you think that people who come here are they pressured to get into these relationships, or do you think it should? I mean, should it be purposeful, or should it be okay? I'm here anyway. This is the only thing that can work for me. What's your take on that, okay?
Personally, I have a different opinion about that. Like I said, we all came here. Many guys came here differently, and
yes.
I think from the onset, I've always had that in mind that I was gonna get married here, but of course, I didn't know if it was gonna be a Finn or anyone. But I was just looking for someone with a reasonable character that we can communicate.
A proper companion, yes.
And I had this one old uncle who told me a story about he's been living in Finland when he was younger and other parts of Europe, and he kind of told me a story about settling down, like it's a way to keep you focused in what you're doing. So actually, I from onset, before even I left Africa, I already had that in mind, that I was going to get married to someone in Europe. I didn't know if it was white or black, but someone with a good character.
Yeah,
But on getting here, like Musa said, it was hard to find many black people.
Yeah.
And a few black people that you even saw, a few black ladies didn't even say hello. It was really hard.
There's always that. I think they're looking for something else. They're not interested in you. Sorry to go to, but I think the problem with that, personally, I don't think the problem with that is because they're here hustling, they're here working, they're trying to make ends meet. You're here the same, with the same mindset, so they're thinking that it's gonna be. It's funny, but this is the reality that we live in.
Yeah, but I think it's not about hustling. It's just about how they look at people when they see you. Black people don't have respect for black people in Europe.
We have that. This is correct.
Also observed here, but for me, I was just playing football, living my life, and was fortunate to find a good, loving Finnish lady, and I knew right away that just explore that and then go forward from there.
And you're 10, 15 years in already. 12 years in, so it actually does work. So that's a typical example. What's your take on this, Mr. Austin?
Well, regarding this marriage thing, I've always had this mentality, even from back home before I came into Europe. I've had this idea that if I get married, I'm never gonna get divorced. I will not sign any paper for divorce because throughout my youthful age, all my life, I've never. They taught us in school about divorce. I've never seen divorce, or know anything about divorce until I came to Finland. And
there's a culture that we're from, we hold that in a high esteem.
Marriage, the sacrament of marriage for me, it's something very, very strong that I think once you go into it, that's it for the rest of your life. But in this part of the world, it's a different ballgame. So for me, I didn't have this this idea or a plan or something that I was going to get married or going to get settled with a Finn or a black or a Nigerian. No, I was just a career oriented. Then when I came,
very much focused.
Yeah, focused about it. Then I found love, and she's an amazing person. And then.
So I'm of a different opinion because my situation is a little different from you guys. When I got here, there's always that impression around the community that we are pressured or we marry, or we get with the Finnish women for an advantage, whether it be to legalize ourselves here and all that. So that kind of triggered my mind a little bit, made me totally close my eyes for where things. I met a few really lovely ladies when I was here, spoke to a few of them, but I never let it extend to that part because I didn't want to be seen as that guy who's gotten with a Finnish woman or Finnish lady for the benefits there is of. Of course, eventually it worked out in my favor, but I think that also is a point of view where some of the people that I know see things also and think, okay, maybe people might see me this way, see me that way, but eventually seeing someone like you who's been in your marriage for 12 years now, seeing someone like Austin who's been in this situation for as many years, and I think Bram Musa also has a story similar, I'm not sure.
Well, it's quite a funny thing, I would say, because just like you mentioned, a lot of people always say that, okay, you get into it because you want this or you want that benefits, you want to stay in the country and blah, 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 blah. But the truth of the matter is, love comes first.
Very important.
Love comes first, and that's very, very important. Of course, for some people, that's not the key. For every side of the story, there is a truth about the story. And that's why we can always say that there is another side of the story.
Yes.
So there are some people that's their reasons, that's their goal, that's why they want what they want. But if you find yourself in a relationship with someone from, let's say, for instance, from Finland, and you found love, so what stops you from being in it?
Definitely. Yeah.
What stops you from staying in it? Okay, I've been in mine, for about 9 years now, and I've really enjoyed it. It's not that there are no differences. There's a big cultural difference. But I believe that if we work hand in hand together, keep some cultures from Africa that shouldn't be brought into Finland, keep it to yourself.
A lot of them actually, let's be honest.
Keep it to yourself. But you still have to stand the ground that you are an African, your culture is there, you live it all through your life, so you cannot just erase it. But you can always put things in order. But one thing for me, basically, one thing I look for in a relationship when I came here, because I knew I was going to get married here anyway, and I knew I was going to get married to a Finn. So for me, I was quite sure and clear that I was going to marry to a Finn right from the day.
So you had your plan from the onset.
Absolutely, there was no doubt about that. But meanwhile, I have a characteristic that I was looking for in a lady, which if probably I never found it in Finland, I might probably not get married to a Finn. So that's the point here. I knew that I was going to get married here, but I have what I was looking for in a lady.
Like a particular, kind of person that you wanted.
Exactly. And that actually steered me into looking for. And immediately I found it, I just have to adapt culture-wise. And, well, things have been working for me and my woman for about over 9 years now.
This is the interesting part because the cultural differences will always be there.
Yeah.
So I think the balancing, I can't really say how you guys balance it, but I think the balance is very necessary.
Well, about the cultural difference, you can't take that away from anybody. Aside from even the culture, even if you're married to an African lady, it's a thing of personal, character. You have to compromise in order to stay in the relationship.
A lot of things, yeah. Because, like what you said, even if you're married, like somebody like myself who's with a Nigerian woman, we have to, kind of impute a lot of the cultures here into our family, even though we are both from Nigeria. So I think you're making a point, but you were saying something.
Yeah, I just wanted just to clarify the air regarding this topic because it's a fact that when you talk about 60-70% of Africans are getting married due to one or two reasons, not that they are willing to do that. I use myself like an example because just to clarify the air that it's not everybody that is into that. Most of us, when you talk about 40% of us to get married into because of love, we found love and that's it. Because if you talk about papers or whatever the reasons for them to stay here, just to stay in the country. I was a professional football player. I was into a relationship and I still traveled abroad to go play. I was playing in Central America for 2 years and I still had my relationship and I came back. I went to Sweden to play, I still had my relationship. So what will you say about that? Are you saying that...
So basically you're saying that people can actually do without, that pressure of whether, it shouldn't be a thing of a pressure. You can actually decide what you want to do.
It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice. When you find love, I think you go for it. Sometimes the people out there should not have this mentality that all foreigners they're just getting married to fit. Staying in it.
Interesting you said that, but I think I don't know if we all know that there are certain families from Nigeria whose family will probably not accept a foreign partner for their son or for their daughter. So that also plays a major role. What do you think?
Actually, this question actually relates to me. When I was coming to Finland, my mom said to me, I remember her last words, "Don't get married to a white lady."
Every parent does that.
I mean, you can't blame her because that's how much she knows about it. She's seen doing kind of programs on TV and all this stuff, different stories from different people.
True.
But basically I told her, I said, "Mom, I'm only looking for somebody with a good character. That's all I'm looking for. Brains don't have color." So we are all...
I like that quote. Brains do not have color.
No,
very, very important.
When you look at the skin color and you start trading on these things, you actually you will miss a really good woman.
That's true. That's true. That's very
I focused on just looking for a good character, and when I found one, that was it. That was it for me.
All right, there you have it. Brains do not have color. I believe that we've been able to tackle a few important topics today on living in Finland and living in Europe in general. Our experiences, the people we're with, the things that we do. So we're hoping that this, video teaches people how to integrate. When you get here, ask questions, talk to people, learn the culture so that you can better yourself. Thank you for watching today. I would really like to especially thank my guests. Thank you, Yoke, for coming by. We really appreciate all the, the things that you've said today. I'm sure people can learn 1 or 2 things from you. Mr. Austin, we appreciate you coming by, sharing some of your life experience.
Baby, en oo kyse, kello viikat sanat. Mun kello sano bye bye, turhan tulla jauha. Aita tunnen vallas, pitäis mieti rauhas. Please mun aiko raha, ei millään pahalla, fuck your bed. Excuse my French, mun vuoroppuu, istu alas ja shush. Kaikki se mistä ei puhutu, ne pysy salassa nyt. Et rakkaus on tarvetta, seikka me elätään, mut ei tee mun arkea. Sun itkut ja anteeksi on turhat täs, joten tee mitä huvittaa. To the left, voit kerää sun kammat ja painu nyt helvet. Aita miksi mä oon niin julma, I forgive but I don't forget. Niinku hommi suklaa, sanotummat miehet ei ikinä petä. Luottamuksen menetit kerralla, turha sun on itkee, bye bye ja kestä. Perdon. Anna anteeksi baby, anna anteeksi baby. Anna anteeksi baby, olin semi-shady.
Falling in love.
Now hard. Se kirja, jota en oo koskaan lähettänyt. Joku teistä tietää se vahvemmin, toinen ehkä vain avistaa. Joku ei ehkä usko ollenkaan. Mä annan kaikki mitä voin tarjota rakkauteen nimessä. Mä näen on tunteet vaikea käsittää. On niin helppo jäädä tanssin omiin muistoihin. Yhdessä hetkessä haistuu kaikki mihin uskottiin. Aluks vähän ajan kanssa vähän enemmän. Jos osais pysy rinnalla, näin sanon kirjan lähettäis.
En usko että tiedät lainkaan miten paljon sinussa näin.
Vaikka siitä yritinkin kertoa, tuskin sai sanottua puoliakaan. Mä kerron sulle baby, aika ei saada takaisin baby. Kirjoitan jo koska lähet. Kerron sulle baby, aika ei saada takaisin baby. Kirjoitan jo koska lähetään. Kun sano mitä sinulle mä toivon, ei voinut olla toistamatta jo niin usein toistettua lauseita. Damn girl, luulin et mä oon ainut joka sut sytyttää, etenkin kun ärsyttää. Ja me tapellaan mut ei enää sovittaa, hyvin varustautunut oli tuntematon sotilas. Tää taistelu käyty viimeinen erä, poistun tältä saman aikaan ehjän ja rikkinaisena. En uskon että tiedät lainkaan miten paljon sinussa näin. Vaikka siitä yritinkin kertoa, tuskin sai sanottua puoliakaan. Mä kerron sulle baby, aika ei saada takaisin baby. Kirjoitan jo koska lähet. Kerron sulle baby, aika ei saada takaisin baby. Kirjoitan jo koska lähetään.
But falling in love for the right reason.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your humble boy EKY Yerin. You know how we say it, you know how we do it. It's your favorite music channel, Music Video Hype, your real and organic view. We're defining entertainment with entertainers for you, our beautiful audience. This night, the 30th of September 2017, Iyanya is live in Helsinki, performing for the very first time. Aside from Iyanya performing, we also have other amazing acts. We have Vicon in the building, we have Clemzo in the building, and DJs are going to be spinning on the deck. We have DJ Elvi all the way from Gothenburg, Sweden. We also have DJ Dalo, DJ Jala aka Big Fish, based here in Helsinki, Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited. Stay tuned with us, stay glued as we'll be capturing all the lively, exciting and memorable moments of this event. There's no dulling. Stay tuned, stay blessed. EKY, say so.
Cheers, stand up. Happy US Independence Day, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good time. Is everybody having a good time? Everyone having a good time? Oh, I like the energy over there, man. People, I just want to say, I don't see you in the crowd to speak to you personally, but I'm here. DJ, you already know what time it is. Let's do this. Jump, people. Jump, stop. Let's go. We're a big tune hot, everybody's in the land. Let's stop listening that rock numbers around. For the grind and us watching on. This is what we miss, but the boys don't catch fun. Come check my reaction. Use that mention, right, get your rock on. Get your body and steps, let's get it done. Watching on the reason we are living in that deep down. Think to the moment drop. Don't rock it up, I'm showing up, yeah. I know this, we all sit high. I sit and know to y'all, I'm living on my autograph. Watch all I'm running inside the yard. What's the other?
You always will be beside it. When you want to everything is so stylish. Never hear about I am the greatest. What's the law like vigilante? When they get on the spot, them wanted. Cause we rock on the mic like wanted. All the years wanna be where the man gets crazy. I came my soul when I come down here. You must have your mother and build a blood buff and a ray. Now my Bible free, holding out around the rich and when I was whole like good brother, hey. Yes, I want them better, you can say best seller. When I check better, yes, you wanna be the umbrella. The window to the window, and I'm going to a window. Keep it like a head zone, keep the movie shot. Now I'm up the arm, don't show up yet. I know this, the arm, say I said that I was the hour, make it warm my order. I'm sure I'm gonna send the arm. What's the other vigilante? You all this way, you been signed it. Don't matter, everything is so stylish. Never hear what I am the greatest. Why still no like vigilante? When we get on the spot, them planted. Cause the rock for the mic like wanted. All the just wanna be where the man get right. People in my die. You know all this like when see to a junkie come up to die. And never you will like to me. I'm connecting me. While you know that they're best in me. God prep me when you think I'm more than it's a really little for the days of my life. Look in my prison, in a public country. It's like a party. When you hear my truck like one hot nobody. Nobody my things. Them just so crazy. All up in this game and stay so easy. Come live with me. We send unity with the opportunity. That little what liberty. Nothing not over to. What's the other vigilante?
It's still your favorite music channel, Music Video Hype, your real and organic view. We continue to redefine entertainment with entertainers for you, our beautiful audience. And I have an artist. His name is Joe Viver. He's a Nigerian but based in London. Hello, Joe. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing well. I'm actually enjoying the moment.
Sure.
It's nice. The vibe is crazy out there. It's really, really good.
You're the first artist to perform tonight. How was the reception from the fans?
The vibe was really good. They actually the fans feel the music and they were all like into it and it's just crazy. Fantastic experience. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Do you want to tell your fans out there what they should be expecting from you within the next couple of months? I just dropped a new video called Hope, which is a video for my new single. And also there's a project coming up. I'm working with a guy from London called Donny Stacks. What's the name of this project?
We haven't titled the EP that's coming out, but it's coming out in a couple of months. Look out for that. Me and Donny Stacks.
Would that be a Christmas gift?
Yeah, I hope so. It's gonna be like some kind of present all wrapped in gold.
Christmas gift or New Year's gift will be ideal, right?
I think Christmas gift, but don't sleep on it. It might come through before then. I don't know yet.
Thank you very much, Joe Viva, for talking to us. We're wishing you all the best. You continue to blossom. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you very much. This channel is the best. And
just quick shout out to Music Video Hype.
Yo! Listen this. Music Video Hype is a #1 worldwide. Step nowhere else. Go nowhere else. When you come through to channel, tune to Video Hype.
Music Video.
Don't touch the dial. Them man real. Them the realest. Nobody else. I am Joe Viva. Jano style. Worldwide. One love.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's still your humble boy EKY here, and we are still live in Theatre Forum. I was able to get one of the performing acts. His name is Spec, and he's from the UK. Hello, Spec. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Man, I guess they speak pidgin, not true.
I don't speak pidgin now. Me, I be Niger.
Oh boy.
I don't born fish. So
are you serious? Okay, what should your fans be expecting tonight?
A lot of heat, a lot of vibes. You know, like a lot of dancing. You know, I'm gonna make the place all lit tonight. No?
Definitely, I've watched a couple of your performances, and I know you always kill it. You know, this is the last quarter of 2017. Are you gonna be dropping like singles or maybe an EP?
Actually, I'm dropping a music video out today. Actually, from DJ, produced by DJ Nesta. Shout out to DJ Nesta, Sugar Brown, Mustard Seed as well.
Music video hype. It's exclusive. Spec has said it is dropping a music video. What's the title of this music video?
It's called. Wait. Hold up. What was the? It was Bad Girl. Yeah.
Bad Girl. So the music video is dropping tonight. Watch out for it. I will leave Spec now to prepare.
And keep watch of Mistreated Specs. Shout out to Flamor.
Riding around the city, I'm in that hustlers side by side. Neon lights shimmering down my face, reflecting like a double in windows. As I step out of the car, all I see is pretty women waiting outside at the front door of the club. Walk inside for VIP. Everybody looks at me. Oh, it's frequency. Like I said, it's frequency. Feeling like I flash forward, still trying to take my time, slow motion. I'm a feeling when the sun don't go down in summer. It is the season of love and fiesta. I would rather the club at night before we live my life. No sleep at night, you know. Hey, got the liquor on my left side. Sipping slowly, let me take a ride, take a ride. We be drinking, today we smoking, today we smoking. But you going, feels like I'm floating, feels like I'm floating. See, we be drinking, today we smoking, today we smoking. But you going, but you going, and my body is growing. It's all love, but it's all love. High standards, they already know it's tough. The arrogance, they know it. Take away, we talk about it's harder. But we all have to go there for my drinks already in the head. It's just have fun. There's in the spirit is taking for the move on. Everybody going wild. Energy in the air, it's so good. Step into the next one, keep change your moves. Sweat it, sweat it. You don't even get yeah, the building's so good. Baby, smoke a joint, no one says that disappoint. You get my point, yeah. No, see you living life, I feel like that leader. We be drinking, see if we smoking. You got to go there.
Ladies, to my right, what's your name?
Mila.
Mila, what's your name?
Jonna.
And you?
Minnie.
Minnie. Three of you are looking fabulous tonight, I must say. But it's all about Inyanya tonight, right? And I want to ask, I'm wondering what's your favorite Inyanya song?
From him?
Yeah.
Kukere.
Kukere. And you?
The same.
Kukere.
The same. Some other song.
Kukere. So it's Kukere all the way. Can you show us some Kukere moves right now? Can you show us some Kukere moves? No, just show us. No, come on, just show us. Like 1 step, 2 steps. We'll do it together. 3 of us are going to do it together. Come on. You don't know anyone? Okay, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the night, okay? Have fun, yeah. It was nice talking to you all. Take care. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your humble boy, EKY here. And we're still live in Theatre Forum. By my side is DJ Ejanla, a.k.a. Big Fish. Ejanla, how are you doing now?
I'm doing good.
It's all about Iyanya's show tonight. What are you going to be spinning for us?
Well, my fans should be expecting the best of the best spin back to back tonight. I'm giving them from the old school to the new school, and I'm banging it so hard tonight because it's double celebration. Yeah. We have Iyanya on stage, and at the same time, we are celebrating the Nigerian independence. Tonight is going to be massive. You
know, I did forget that Nigeria is going to be won in the next couple of minutes, actually. Njana, before I let you go, what's your favorite Iyanya song? Kukere, can you show us some steps? Thank you very much. Enjoy your night.
Thank you. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to have with me the CEO of Afrobeat Cult. He's also a big promoter here in Helsinki, Finland. Hello, boss. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
What's your name for those who don't know you?
My name is Ehi Nakimel.
Ehi Nakimel. Was it very difficult trying to get Inyanya to Helsinki, Finland?
According to what he told me himself, he was too eager to come here. He had heard so much about Helsinki, and he just, was really excited. And you could tell from exactly when we picked him up at the airport. So it was, fun for him to be here.
Wow. Are you a fan of Inyanya yourself?
Of course, definitely, 100%. I think he's one of the best performers on stage. When it comes to live stage, he's top. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. And I know that this show is fully packed, I must say.
Big time.
Wow.
It's Inyanya.
It's Inyanya. Can you roll your waist? Can you move your waist?
I leave that for the ladies.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Yeah. We're still in Theatre from Helsinki, Finland, and I have one of the DJs that is going to be spinning on the deck. Hello, sir. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm fine.
What's your name?
Darlington, but they call me DJ Dallo.
DJ Dallo. What's the inspiration behind that name?
Well, it's my friends. They all call me DJ Dallo, so that's how it came about. It's actually a short form of my name,
Dallo.
yeah. So
But you're going to be spinning the deck tonight.
Yes.
What are you going to be doing differently?
Well, basically, I'm going to be doing basically what I've been doing all the time, you know, playing good music, good vibes, you know, all the latest back-to-back hits, you know, and all that, you know. So basically, it's what I do all the time, you know. So it's basically the same thing, you know.
And how long have you been doing this for?
If I remember correctly, over 12, 13 years now, you know.
That's a long time.
It is.
Thank you very much, sir, for talking to us.
Thank you.
If you wanna win a sweet dance, you deserve some of it. The way you're moving your body from left and right, you go with some for you. Mama, look what, look at the men that look at you. Everybody just feel me. Let's go. Everyone make some noise right now in the island. It's so cold. It's nobody that beats me now. I find sweet voices in your lips, something like a Bible. Anything to get you on love. I'm gonna chop. Listen to what you do, ta-ta. We do cha-cha. She told me that she loved me, said she ready for the consequences. When she pull up on it, nobody to come. She said she won't be my fool. Over the miniskirt, there is something under the miniskirt, yeah. On my way, over sexy ladies, I like gifts. Organizing bomb, baby, let's make some good love tonight. I don't know, we like gifts. Who got the light? Are you ready? That's it. Wait, gifts. Put out the lights. Organizing bomb, baby, let's make some good love tonight. Sexy ladies in the house tonight. I see some sexy ladies. It's the Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself in any mood. Even when I boo, we get the boo. Make them say, put it down to make them say, you know we got the master plan to make the money pile up. You know that's that we never die, we multiply. Up to something, Finland's calling. This not shorting, we are balling, so exciting, one day.
Good morning, this is just your let me do that.
To make me go, up to something. Once for me, like a story, all the time. It's the short some people just need to laugh for the money and money. You never see them at all. There's no way they can shine. Never be the point. Over, see, still the boy. Yes, I still am the conscience. Keep it on the whole way. Become more money. I think that makes us never become money. We'll show you where I'm money. Show me my face, so we can cash out. I got the road, so we step behind the jet. Every time you feel the mood, giving them to the whole side. Nobody else, so we done to the center. I celebrate how we do on it. Life is so we good at I celebrate, we turn up the house. Don't be for everything, don't shake you. Who did you see where they make them say? Who representing they make them say? You know we got the master plan to make the money pile up. We know that's what we never know, we bound to fly. Look what you make me do, up to something. Feel us calling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you want to be my baby. Tonight, I wanna be the one to drive you crazy. Cause I wanna make you come back to me. Let me make your head swell. I got what you need, babe. You better get down, you know how to be. Cause I know the price, you don't understand. She make you my man, hey. Shawty said she don't come for the money, hey. I can't stand she at the studio. The money is sweet like the money, for the money, she not for the money, and then she has to
Man, it's your humble boy EKY Erin, and I'm backstage with a huge pioneer of the Afrobeats movement, not just in Nigeria but in diaspora. Talking about Sweden, Finland, Italy, Norway, Denmark. He's been doing it for lots of years. How are you doing, sir?
I'm alright, thank you very much.
This is the fourth city right now. Helsinki is the fourth city. How was his performance? How would you rate his performance?
It's Inyanya. I mean, you know, the guy has his moves, and it's been a long time he's been to Europe, and the show is kicking up well, and the fans are happy, and he's doing what he knows best.
Just a quick one, sir. What are the challenges that you as a pioneer is facing, trying to promote the Afrobeats movement and trying to invite artists down to Europe, another continent, sir?
Well, the challenge is that Afrobeat artists are a little bit expensive comparing to what they get here. So the fans, they're not ready to pay what the artist offers. So at the end of the day, I think the promoters are having a little bit problems, because these promoters, they put out the money to promote Afrobeat, African culture, African music. At the end of the day, sometimes they go home bleeding. That's just the negative part of it.
But do you think that a collaboration between promoters alike in Europe would solve the issue of trying to cut down the expenditure of these artists?
I think that is what is going on right now, because I think in the beginning promoters just want to do this thing, yeah, but now they realize that it's not that much. I mean, they don't make money out of it, rather they lose money, and they're trying to entertain the fans. But now I think they realize that the government is not supporting, or nobody's supporting. So I think now the promoters are trying to think twice, maybe before they do something. In the next few months, I think the price will be able to go down a little bit.
Well, I also see that you're putting on green. Today happens to be Nigerians Independence Day. We're going to be 57, and for a pioneer like this to be putting on the green colors means it still respects our country.
Yeah, the theme of this event was Nigerian at 57 plus Inyanya, so that's why I came up with the green here to respect the culture.
It looks really good on you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for talking to us. Enjoy your night.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
I hope you guys have fun, huh? Thank you.
Thank you. Don't stop till you get enough.
Still backstage to your favorite music channel, Music Video Hype. And with me is a young gentleman. This man is a huge pioneer of the Afrobeats movement. He has spent lots of years sacrificing, and now he's enjoying the benefits of his label. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a tall gentleman, but they call him Ken Tallest. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
He ain't a kid at all out there. Did you tell him anything before he stepped on stage?
Of course, after I addressed them that, Europe, we have different ball game there. So we have to enlighten them a little bit. Different ball game, African and Europe, how to interact with your fans. So I did.
One question I'm going to ask you, I also asked Mr. Dominic,
right.
What are the challenges you promoters are facing in trying to bring the African artists into Europe, and also in trying to promote the Afrobeats culture? Can you just run through?
Right, it's a culture thing.
Okay.
Because we're Africa, and we live in the land of Europe.
Yeah.
So we try to kind of adapt, let them adopt our culture and our music.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Sure.
It's not been easy. We'll be getting some up and down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you know how it is to to integrate. It's not that easy. So let them integrate with that.
Different cultures.
So what we think is like today we are 75% on the Europeans now with the Afrobeat music.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to implore you to continue to promote and push the Afrobeats culture as well as the African heritage itself. Thank you very much, sir, for taking time to talk to us. Do you want to give any maybe plans of yours that are still in the pipeline?
It's like thank you guys. I would like to know your TV, whatever.
Music Video Hype.
Music Video Hype. Big up to Music Video Hype. So they are representing here. We try to spread the news to all Africans to let them know what we're doing. So big up to you guys as well. We tell you guys, I don't think we're going to go where people expect us to go.
It's a pleasure, sir, hearing that from you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much, sir.
The sky will be you guys' limit.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right.
Enjoy your night, sir. Everyone is excited. It's been a magnificent show. I'm speechless. I'm excited as well. Nigeria's 57 today, and happy birthday to my dear country, Nigeria. I'm going to be signing out any moment from now, but before I do that, stay true to yourself, stay true to the hustle, stay out of trouble. Your humble boy EKY, on behalf of Music Video Hype channel, the Real and Organic View, is wishing you guys all the best. I love you, and God loves you all. Stay blessed and stay out of trouble.
Can't let me know, can't let me know. Wicked, 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 wicked. I'm a rat. I will give you my Bugatti. Eminado, I know go play you like Ronaldo. Say soldier go, soldier come. Me and serious for your matter. Wherever you wanna go. Me and serious for your matter. Only your love, oh, me I know. Wherever you wanna go, I'll tell them say you be the one. My baby, 1 in a million. Oh, baby, take comfort to you. Whatever you want to you. I will let you know. Say my love, no because I know to you. Baby, comfort to you. Give me your heart to you. One thing that you should know to love you, now must to you. Wicked, 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 baby, this love. Baby, no be like say you get rub me like a lotion. No be like say you give me sweet sensation. If you be song, I swear I go put you for rotation. For you, girl, I go swim the ocean to Dubai for the vacation. I go book the aeroplane, fly you first class, yo. Never will you complain. I'm a Rachi. I will give you my Bugatti. Eminado, I know go play you like Ronaldo. Take comfort to you. Whatever you want to you. I will let you know. Say my love, no because I know to you. Baby, comfort to you. Give me your heart to you. One thing that you should know to love you, now must to you. Wicked, 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 yalla, wicked, wicked, baby, this love.
Extraordinaire.
Swaps.
You know the trademark calabash on my hand. I got Nasi B in the building. What's up? I got the balance. +2, 3, 4, +2, 3, 3, 10. I came into this world alone. Yeah. Now me coming home, I'm not alone. Me peka sa wudi man alone. Who claim me cash money? Who need where? Who need koto? Fake ass niggas. I did share no prayers. My make up gold diggers. I listen more haters. Me a real no fitters. More shows, more. Bless my fans, every day you be the realest. I started from the ghetto to the studio. Had the pressure in the head, on die on my people already. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Nasi B? I'm good, bro. How you doing, man? I'm good, man. 237.
You know how we do, man. I came into this world alone. Now me coming home, I'm not alone. Me peka sa udia mami loan. Claim me cash money, when you wet. Fake ass niggas, I did share no grace. My make black gold diggers, I did sound more haters. Me a real, no filters, more shows, more figures. Bless my fans, every day you be the realest. Started from the ghetto to the studio. Had the pressure in the head, now you die on my pillow, superhero. My rhymes you can borrow, I spit what I feel what I spit. My shisha me rap, yo. I wanna take you back to the old school days. Miss track, I used to micro a bit of rapping just to incubate the rap, to terminate the pathogens. Yeah, before no replicates. Disease causing organisms, the devil's advocates. Scientific technology, so many apologies, and every fraud, treatment records be the name. No disturbances. My mental harmony, sending me another do better man. All eyes on me, I am in the focus into friction, streptococcus into Davina Miami bonus, bag 50,000 chorus. You joking that we end up bogus, cutting up bogus. So, Jamamunti retrovirus, I spread it Thanos.
Yeah, let me take it over, man. Let me switch the flow. About educate. East Africa, let's listen. Money for hard, but for ground, baby. That's what I heard right before the guns went crazy. Before the bomb blast, the wailing and the sirens that invaded the African museum and broke the silence. Oh Lord, united we stand, divided we fall. But if we can't stand, get along, blame the oil. Blame it on the business wars, I blame the spoils. I couldn't go down to surpass the loads of wars. Oh boy, oh man, you want in a share. Now who the share I share, make it better, make it fair before the violence start taking by force. And the powerful applaud while the broke you the world, no way. Ooh, I got my money in the bag. Bro, I want my money in the bag. Can be jump, mommy bacana in the bag. Pack it up, my money in the bag. Oh, yo, yeah, I came from the ghetto. Every other day we be hustling for the metal. Man, we come on, I forget it. Working every other day just to get nice paper. Yeah. From the ghetto, to the streets, uptown, working money, spending money, across from Africa. Listen, my mouth's like a weapon, I'm a victim, no song. I'ma keep it being like a venom of a python. I'm breaking GHE like a legendary icon. Try to tell the world, express my grievance through my lyrics. I share my love with my commitment. Isn't that enough fulfillment? I'm rigs boarding off the streets for adventure. Would you do that? No, I think I'd rather take my mama's word to do what I'm good at, steering to rep my culture and the people that I stand for. Cause my central evergreen life made me live my whole life searching for possession. I think it's gonna be a great depression if we can't afford to cover all the differences amongst us. Cause in Cameroon we hood, living a dope life in peace, Africa to us hood. The world wouldn't be a better place if this wasn't for its culture. That's why we live in much hope and pride for the future. And pride for the future. And pride for the future. We the future.
Blast Kitchen Studio Sessions, you know how we do. Believe it. Cameroon, GH in the building, Africa representing.
Zikaboni,
Finland in the building, worldwide. GH.
Bless peace. Yo.
El único socio.
It's man of a vision ENT.
This one a hip hop boy. Make all the rappers stand up more.
I like it.
This one now na hip hop. Tell the boys make the chop flop. If you no get to police log, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. Hip hop. This one now na hip hop. Tell the boys make the chop flop. If you no get to police law, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. Hip hop. Boy first team make I wake them up. Too much sleep, I know do me day. Time don't reach me, they hear my name. Elunico Socio as my nom ga. Put me on the call, make a talk with Jovi. Boko God, now he be the first. Yeah, bro, now I want be the best. Since long time, my day the rest. I beg put me on the test, make a take first. Always on my grind, they knock chest. Being independent, I the take sense. Get me on the beat, then I lose my senses. Too much cases when you open my files. Too much shoulders, they be rocking my vibes. Check me out, cool looking and nice. Fly, boy, dope. This one now na hip hop. Tell the boys make the chop flop. If you no get to police log, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. This one now na hip hop. Tell the boys make the chop flop. If you no get to police log, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. This one now na hip hop. I dey play the all and a ping pong. Make the yarn, they sing song. If you try me, boy, they go pick your cups. Last whole year I was on the ground. This whole year I want be the ground. I beg all my brothers, made the hold the crown. I no count for clown, I they proud now. Doing this shit with no recipe. I'm the first in the league, made the rest in peace. Call these rappers, made a count with this. If you check my past, I was born for this. Work day and night, I know they take naps. If you see the way I did do the raps, punchlines cool, I did give them gaps. My flow, nice sauce, man. This one now hip hop. Tell the boys made a chop flop. If you no get to police log, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we dey stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop. This one now hip hop. Tell the boys made a chop flop. If you no get to police log, we did knock our chest with the King Kongs. Good boys now we dey stand strong. Hold the flag for hip hop. Speed some bass for hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop. Yeah, I like this shit too, boy. But I don't really like what they happen for Kame, boy. All artists for Kame want this. Artists we don't make and the this. Artists we don't make and to the this. Oh boy, wait till they happen. Oh, mami, yo. Hey, this not hip hop, boy. You know what's up, my G.
Man of a vision, ENT.
Is me toen gewoon moeder. Maar niet lekker de hele stem moving. Cause I know me te man het honte. Ja, I know me te repan no me hoede.
Volata kova, siksi farkut on volmei. Trappistarra, siksi mä flippaan näit tonnei. Ne koittaa kopioida, käyttää tulostin. Ja mitä tulee, ne on vaan tuloksia. Ne koittaa saada feimiä, puhuu meitsi nimestä. Mulla on tunneli visio, faksu mielipiteet. Nyt ne vihaa, kun me stäkätään näit sotasia. En mä jaksa mindaa, liikaa wannabes. Ei mun tarvi täyttää mitään lomakkeja. Jos mä haluun jotain, niin mä vaan hommaan se. Check, eli 24 karattia. Ja ne tietää, et me stäkätään sotasia. Mä pulapasin sinne, kyllä sä kuulit siitä. Jos ne haluu beefiin, niin joutuu uutisiin. Sä oot oikees G, ne koittaa hidastaa. Bless, en mä pysty ikin vihataan.
Yeah. Kysy mist mä tuun kuin uuden. Mut nyt ne koittaa hidastaa mun movei. Cause I know miten näen on näet huntei. Ja aina mitä repan on mun huudei.
Mä tiedän oma arvo ja tunnen mun oman nimen. Olli August Gemini the Flyers, tulee mun hauta kive. Kyllä ne näkee ja kuulee kun bolla inee. Mä tulossa ja tulessa laittamassa omat silööt. Wake up, roll up, hold up, se palaa. Laitetaan meningit ylös kun pulapa mestolle nolasta sataa. Mikin se lännen nopee, mikä bugia blokee. Edustan omia kulmia kunnia tuliva vierelle spoteen. Eli veli nähdään keikoissa, kysyt mistä tuun vasta luen metsi leimoa. Me näytetään ihan heimoit, mut tiimissakaan hyvin ja syvis näytätte heikoit. Puhu stäkeistä vaikka ei oo estenyt hunteja. Jengi puhuu bägeistä vaikka ei oo käärinnyt blunteja. Ei, mä päätyy me NYT, tulin MYC.
Älä kysy mist mä tuun kuin uuden. Mut nyt ne koittaa hidastaa mun movei. Cause I know miten näen on näet huntei. Ja aina mitä repan on mun huudei.
Real music.
Yo, boy, Shy. Hey. DJ Nice. DJ Willy. DJ Richard Boite. DJ Viris. DJ Abdul.
Eleni mabe. Lele koina mabe.
you nakomoko makase lelo samedi tika na benda mwa bote nakende kozenga luketu epokrize za mabe Samuel Wamba te u nazokoma kala te yebisa ya niki na deku lelo koinda mabe piaka ezobeta ngai bombelanga mike mike oza masta nanga nakolelango mabe elengi mabe lelo koinda 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 mabe.
Ça débite grave, ça bite grave, grave. J'suis cagoulé, j'suis dans la cité. Je connais mon gars, j'suis excité. Si je sors ma je vais me faire succès. Bendo na bendo, tu connais mon gars, j'suis dans la maison. Je contrôle la maison, je contrôle les jeux comme Nintendo. Na Betty Bakenzo, Longwa, capitaine.
Elengi mabe lelo koinda mabe 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 numéro 10 à Moka Rolse Mavambu Kulutu Ivel Ngama Gloire Kiamfu le nouveau riche Lucas Mayasi Africa James Bond Ya Patou Mombo Fabrice Mayaoula Claudie Kiala Credo Banza le sniper Amanda Mukengedi.
I hope that you know. I hope that you know. You know. When I see you on the streets, you been feeling yourself. When you see me doing me, yeah, I've been feeling myself. See you blocking me with your fences, trying to take heed to what your friends say. They don't know me in the first place. They can show you who be the best, yeah. Baby, you know. I've been loving long time, baby, you know. You been feeling that, boy, baby, you know. Yeah, I've been loving long time, baby, you know. You know, yeah. Man, the wire is a pack, then the gold rings. Man, the wire is a Ross, then the Maybach. Shut it with the match, make I state facts. Bet you know the kind, make I take you back. I see you in my hood, girl, you banging. Salute to you banging. I see that your friends, she be hitting. Been your boy or be a day. I make you feel good, baby, lay back. You can take a rest up the latex. We can go raw or safe sex. Don't play games with losers. I know you wanna win with winners. You say your ex pass, I'll be latest. We can make a move if you say yes. We can make a move if you say yes. Hey, weekdays, weekends, we gon' have some loving. Role play, foreplay, we can make some babe, baby, you know. Loving long time, baby, you know, you know, make it vibe with the boy, yeah, vibe with the boy, yeah. If I call you for big, yeah, make it vibe with the boy, yeah. in my hood, got you banging. Salute to you banging. I see you in my hood, got you banging. Salute to you banging. Weekends, weekdays, you gon' have some lovin'. Rudely, forly, we can make some babies. Weekends, weekdays, you gon' have some lovin'. Rudely, forly, we can make some babies. Baby, you know. Baby, you know. Steeze you. Hey.
You know the trademark calabash on my head. I got Nasi B in the building, what's up? I got the balance. Plus 2, 3, 4, plus 2, 3, 3, 10. I came into this world alone. Yeah. Now me coming home, I'm not alone. Me peka sa wudi mami lo, nu claim me cash money, we need wet, we need koto. Fake ass niggas, I did shot no prayers. My make up gold diggers, I did some more haters, me a real no fitters, more shows, more. Bless my fans, every day you be the realest. I started from the ghetto to the studio. Had the pressure in the head, don't let you die on my people already. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Nasi B? I'm good, bro.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. 237.
You know how we do, man.
Some
I came into this world alone. Now me coming home, I'm not alone. Me peka sa with your mommy loan, claim me cash money when you wet. We need to fake ass niggas, I did shine no prayers. My make black gold diggers, I did sound more haters. Me a real, no filters, more shows, more figures. Bless my fans, every day you be the realest. Started from the ghetto to the studio. Had the pressure in the head, don't let you die on my pillow. Superhero, my rhymes you can borrow. I spit what I feel what I spit. My shisha me rap, I wanna take you back to the old school days. Miss track, I'm using micro with me rapping just to incubate the rap. To terminate the pathogens, yeah, therefore no replicates. Disease causing organisms, the devil's advocates. Scientific technology, so tell so many apologies. And every fall, treatment protocol be the name. No disturbances. My mental harmony, 7 years, I'm a good man. All eyes on me, I got me listen focus into friction, strap focus into the bella many bonus, value 50,000 chorus. You joking? That will end up bogus, cutting up bogus. So, Jamamunti retrovirus. I spread it Thanos.
Yeah. Let me take it over, man. Let me switch the flow. About to educate. East Africa, let's listen. Money for hard, but for ground, baby. That's what I heard right before the guns went crazy. Before the bomb blast, the wailing and the sirens that invaded the African museum and broke the silence. Oh Lord, united we stand, divided we fall. But if we can't stand, get along, blame the oil. Blame it on the business wars, I blame the spoils. I couldn't go down to surpass the lords of wars. Oh boy, oh man, you why in that shit. Now who the share that share, make it better, make it fair before the violence start taking by force. And the powerful applause while the broke do the work, no way. Ooh, I got my money in the bag. Bro, I want my money in the bag. Can be jump, mommy bacana in the bag. Pack it up, my money in the bag. Oh, yo, yeah, I came from the ghetto. Every other day we be hustling for the metal. Maybe come on, I forget it. Working every other day just to get nice paper. Yeah. From the ghetto to the streets, uptown, working money, spending money, across from Africa. Listen, my mind's like a weapon, I'm afraid of no song. I'm a kid to be like a venom of a python. I'm breaking GHE like a legendary icon. Try to tell the world, express my grievance through my lyrics. I share my love with my commitment. Isn't that enough fulfillment? I'm risk bought enough, the streets for adventure. Would you do that? No, I think I'd rather take my mama's word to do what I'm good at, steering to rep my culture, and the people that I stand for. Cause my central evergreen life made me live my whole life searching for possession. I think it's gonna be a great depression if we can't afford to cover all the differences amongst us. Cause in Cameroon we hood, living a dope life in peace, Africa to us hood. The world wouldn't be a better place if this wasn't for its culture. That's why we live with much hope and pride for the future. and bright for the future. And bright for the future. We the future.
Blast Kitchen Studio Sessions, you know how we do.
Believe it.
Cameroon, GH in the building, Africa representing. Finland in the building, worldwide. GH.
Bless peace. Yo.
Teach us tonight, Junior, because we're searching for the sun. You are the reason.
You are the reason.
Though our world has come undone, don't hide away.
Never.
You are the reason we are here. We need you with us.
We need you with us.
And to guide us again without fear. You are the reason. You are the reason.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
Thank you, Father Lord, embrace your blessings. Clean our minds, the bad intentions. Give you glory, you made the heavens. Jehovah is my light. Psalm 27, you made me whole. I learned my lessons. Me do Nyambo, I learned my lessons. Seek ye first the kingdom. In God you trust your wisdom. Only you I lean on. Father Lord, I'm all yours. Family and Yawupe. Na minya de fata. Yawupe na meya no go give your praise to another. King of kings, you filled with peace. Fulfilled my dreams. We are supreme. In Shane Dawson. Why you know they see? Asum Jehene. In Shane Dawson. A bromisu. Me you are ye. Me dawase. Every day say new day kai. Mwabota munyanko jai. And rana just I would die. Your boy who by shase kind. Get down na ma was pine. Trusting God, me kabu fire. Preach the word, I know the shy. God is good, I know the lie.
Because we're searching for the sun. You are the reason. Though our world has come undone, don't hide away. You are the reason we are here. We need you with us. And to guide us again without fear. You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
I pray to God Jehovah, strengthen me, I'm weak. The pain will soon be over, your blessings I they seek. Day and night I rise and shine, hustle on the streets. Distance covered by foot, jai, the tension on my feet. Boga my emre, hair will bada bang. Maybe boom my baby hustle, or find the same. Nyabo tre, mia weni, kerade, it go be. What can't chest some way be, and go see the bang. Backside the channel pan me sorry, I'm a bumpy and me slow trading ponya, me fache me bonny be my anti them puna minka. King of kings, baby bro, I see that come out. Rap me try, I'm a sumdaye. Lord, I give you my soul. My heart is falling apart. Your love is greater than gold. Your ways are no good depart. God is king, behold. His kingdom be past. Preach the word, be bold.
Teach us to love, because we're searching for the sun. You are the reason. Though our world has come undone, don't hide away. You are the reason we are here. We need you with us. And to guide us again without fear. You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
Looking through the eyes of love, you know the world may seem a better place. And yet the moment that you realize there's so much pain before your very eyes.
Cinema. God is the reason we are alive. He's the reason when you go to bed you still wake up in the morning. He deserves the praise and the honor. He's the reason you are still listening to this song. Regardless what you're going through, you need to seek God, because He's the living God we serve.
Teach us to love, because we're searching for